Good evening, everybody. Today we're going to be basically dealing with a problem that I'll be having. So today what we're going to do is we're going to change the battery. So let's go over what we need. So we have the phone, we have the battery, we have two different screwdrivers. One is a Phillips, one is a flathead. We have this little wedge that you do. This is pretty much a guitar pick. And this is the little thing that you can use to kind of like stick it to the glass so we can pump it up with a pumping action. These are the wipes to clean everything wet and dry once you put in before you close, so you want to clean everything. This is a tool to take out a SIM card and the SD card on the phone, because we do have to remove it before we actually open up the back. Okay, a $10, probably $15 heat gun on Harbor Freight. For this one I'm going to use number one. I think it's going to be enough. I'm going to clean it just to prevent like oil and residue from thing. I'm going to do like that. I'll use it number one and just evenly spread the heat around. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, guess what? The phone's still on. Alright, let's pick up that tool. Let's go ahead and power it off real quick, just a second, and then we'll wait for the thing to power off. Okay, let's continue. Sorry guys, be careful when you do that. Don't do that when the phone is running. You don't want to rip something and have a short or anything like that. Now let's get to work. I do want to specify something while here. When you apply the heat, you gotta remember to let the heat time to transfer into the adhesive inside through the glass. It's not a magic. It's not like that plastic piece when we took it and we just applied some heat and then that's it. It's not like that. It actually requires time for the heat to transfer through the glass. Alright? So, let's give it some time. Alright, let's give it a try real quick. Oh wow, this is really hot. You need a sip of the coffee. Beautiful. Beautiful. If you got loved ones, teach them how to make you good coffee. Alright, back to work. There we go. Alright. Wow. That's really in there. Okay, let's use this opportunity to pull this out. Pull out the old adhesive. Voila. We're very gentle with this one also. Okay. Now we have the phone open. Let the fun begin. But for now, let's go ahead and take out this. Take the screwdriver. Take out those bolts. First thing I will do is literally disconnect the battery. If I just wanted to change the battery, honestly I would go to the store, change the battery, but I wanted to show you guys that you can do it. You just need to be gentle. And my father used to say, there is nothing you cannot do as long as you don't quit. If you keep trying and trying, then eventually you're going to succeed. So if you decide you can do something, then you will make sure that you can do it. Okay. Now, just so you know, I remove it because it's the right thing to do. Even if you think you can do it without it, I don't think you should, because you need to have space to work around. If you're trying to pry out the battery, which is probably glued, and you are unable to pry out the battery, you might damage something in return. Okay, now we're ready to work on the battery. So let's try and pry the battery. You gotta be very careful. If you're prying the battery and pressing on the screen below, it's right behind it. The LCD can be damaged. So you gotta be very careful not to use too much prying force in order to pry the battery. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that thing in. Okay, looks like it's a really, really fine, tight fit. Actually, it's I'm kind of impressed, with the exception of one little thing, which I want to show you guys. This right here, do you see that hole over there? It doesn't sit in between. But everything else, this battery is actually better fit than the last one I replaced. So I'm gonna just prepare this one over here. Alright, I think this is pretty much ready to assemble. So do not connect this one, which is the battery, before you actually have all the other connectors connected. Because if you do connect this one and then you connect something else, you could create a discharge. So we want to connect all the other connectors, and then when everything is connected, then we can connect the battery connector. Now, on the battery connector, it's just a matter of turning this over. So the connectors, as you can see, is right here, and it's connected in an angle right here, and you can see that the angle is not really right. So this connector is supposed to come out a little bit higher, and I'm really talking about like 1/16 of an inch, or maybe a 1/32 of an inch, a really little bit, just a little bit. This one was supposed to come a little higher. This way, it will come out, instead of coming out from here, it will come out from here. That's the line that will come out like that. That's it. And hoping that everything works out good. I should probably get something to be able to clean it, right? Maybe like, oh, right, we got wipes. Let's see if this is what it was meant for. Hopefully it was. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to open that piece, that little piece right here. Alright, so it actually comes with two of them. I'm just going to take it and put it on. So it looks like this is going to go now. Let's just make sure we have everything right. Alright, I believe we're good to go. Yep, okay. Put the phone back. Alright, now take this thing, put it in here. Let me just put it back, and I'm going to start with the bottom. Is that if you want it to adhere properly, you're going to kind of like heat it up, let the heat undo the adhesive a little bit, and then it's going to glue better. Now, just going to take this, go around. Let's see. Yeah, okay, phone turns off. On. So I'll see you guys later for a summary of these things. I'm just gonna leave the tools over here, and I'll see you guys later.